What's up? What's up? What's up? What's good, people? What's going on? How y'all feeling? How are y'all feeling? What's good with my peoples? You know what I mean? Let me see who's in here. Let me see who's in here. What's good? Brad Harris, what's going on? What's going on? Down South Cowboy, what's good? Trident AC, what's good? What's good? What's good? Darnell Lamar. Glenn White, what's going on? Brandon Fife, my peoples. Victor Ortega, what's going on? Tashawn Milligan, what's good? Heavy Chevy, Droku the Third, Kelvin Hicks, Amanda Brown, Garland Love, what's going on, my people? Y'all hit the like button as y'all come in. Excuse me. Star Girl, what's good, my peoples? Brandy Mahoney, Phil Matthews, what's going on? Cowboys fan 1965, what's good? Bill Haney, Stage, what's going on? My peoples is in here with me, Johnny Brewer. And if y'all think I sound a little hoarse, I do, because CFT is sick, but it's cool because you can't catch a cold through the stream. So I think y'all straight. I think y'all gonna be straight. What's going on with y'all, man? What's going on? Dallas Davis, what's good? What's good? What's good? Y'all can hear me loud and clear? I'm presuming. Let me go ahead and get my microphone straight. Y'all know I love my little microphone. I rock, what's good? We're gonna talk tonight. We're gonna talk about something that's on my mind. I don't know if it's on y'all's. Lucas Herbert with the first super chat of the night. Appreciate you, Lucas. $5 super chat. Dallas need to extend Dak Prescott and Micah ASAP and CD Lamb. Thank you for that super chat. I agree. Jeremy Rutherford getting crunk on some moonshine. What's good? What's good, Jeremy? Ain't nothing wrong with the moonshine. Y'all know I'm in here. You know I'm in here repping the set. You know I got a little something. We on that gentleman's jack tonight. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. Thank you for that super chat. Um, I want to talk about extensions and money and the salary cap and where the team is headed and why, if they don't extend Dak Prescott, as crazy as that sounds, it'll change the trajectory of this team for at least 5 years. But I'm gonna let it fill up. I'm gonna let y'all hit the like button a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about this whole the way that I don't know why it seems like the entire fan base has turned on Micah Parsons. Y'all feeling that? Loves Beauty 41. What's good with you? What's good with you? I ain't see she is snuck in there. How you doing? Thomas Garrett Jr., my guy, my guy, my guy. Antoine Fair was good. Michael H. Interesting topic tonight. Been thinking about that. What if the Cowboys don't extend him, but the franchise tag him twice? Don't know if he if he ever been tagged. Well, Dak Prescott's been tagged twice. That's why he made sure he put in his contract so they couldn't tag him no more. 100 people in here already. Y'all please hit the like button for me. It's at 47 likes. Let's get it up to like at least 80, if y'all don't mind. Lucas Herbert, a $2 super chat. Dallas needs a running back too. Dallas needs two running backs. 100%. I want Dallas to sign a veteran running back, wherever that may be. Of course, we will love the King Henrys, the Josh Jacobs of the world. Things like that. Might bring back Tony Pollard on a cheaper deal. But I damn sure want them to go get a running back out of this draft. Whether it's Brooks out of Texas, even though he's coming off of ACL since he's linked to the Cowboys. Wright out of Tennessee that my brother Jay Tuck put me on to. Shout out to Jay Tuck too. If y'all know who Jay Tuck is, y'all better. Precious the privileged Cowboy shirt. This off his store right here. Y'all can find that. Cowboys fans only. CFO store on Shopify. If it's still up, I think he was working on some new new merch, so he might have took it offline for a second. Hold on 1 second. I got a $10 super chat from my guy Brandon Fife. Appreciate you, Brandon. Hold on, let me read this joint. Rome, there's a new pinstripe Dallas hat out. I ordered it. It looks fire. Check it out. Hey, email me that joint or send me a DM on Twitter, Brandon, so I can check that joint out. You know, I ain't really bought no Dallas stuff in a couple months. I've been a little angry at the Cowboys, so I ain't bought no merch. But you know, I got to read my hats up for next season eventually. So it's gonna happen. Revelation journalist. Hey Rome, the truth is Dak not giving them synthetic Jones and attention. Hey, that's the truth. Dak is not. He not gonna play the game like they want him to play. You know. Thank you, Loves Beauty. Please hit the like button on the way in. I appreciate you. Um, the reason why the Dak doesn't get special privileges with the Jones family is because he didn't want to become a puppet. You would think that Dak Prescott would get more props and privileges from the fan base or the national media because he doesn't want to play ball. He doesn't want to be Jerry's puppet. But that ain't the case. The Jones family, of course, doesn't like him because he doesn't play the game with them. And the national media gives him no type of passes. Let's just call it that. So it's confusing to me. Jeremy Rutherford with the 199 super chat. Don't be dumb, hit the thumb. Bars. Don't be dumb, hit the thumb. Y'all heard my guy Jeremy with the bars. Appreciate you with the $2 super chat. Let me touch on the Micah thing first. Pause. You see, I got Micah and Tank on the thumbnail because I got some of the most prominent players on the thumbnail for a reason. Tank Lawrence is a holdover from the past. I could have put Zach Martin and Tyron Smith, but Tank Lawrence is important. He was the leader of the defense before Micah Parsons got here. I feel like he's still the de facto leader. He gives the pregame speeches. He gets the team riled up. That hasn't completely gone over to Micah at this point. I haven't never seen Micah give an actual pregame speech, so we'll see if that ever happens. I'm not saying that's all about leadership. I'm just saying the players seem to flock and gravitate behind D-Law. Rightfully so. I know everybody didn't like the D-Law commentary. 140 people in here, 78 likes. Please hit that like button for me. Lucas Herbert with another $2 super chat. What if Jerry doesn't resign Dak? That's exactly what we're gonna talk about, Lucas. Thank you for the super chat. That's exactly what we're gonna talk about. I just want to talk about the Micah Parsons thing for 1 second. We're gonna get there. We are going to get there. We ain't got nothing but time. Y'all in a rush? Y'all in a rush? We got a little bit of time tonight. I'm going to get to the fact that I feel like the Jones family is seriously considering not signing Dak Prescott, but we will get to that, I promise. I just think that the Micah thing, the D-Law thing has been blown out of proportions. Blown out of proportion, rather. I feel like D-Law tried to fall on the sword, and I've spoken on this already, but I just like to clarify things just in case you missed it. I feel like D-Law tried to just give a canned response to Stephen A. Smith or Shannon Sharp. He wanted to say that, the team was tired, our legs was tired, we just didn't get the job done. When they asked him about, if you go back and watch that interview, when they asked him about adjustments and things, he's like, yeah, we tried to adjust. It just didn't work. I think he was just trying his best to fall on the sword, and it was a bad way to do it. Since then, you've seen Stephon Gilmore, Brandon Cooks, Micah Parsons, everybody that can't speak on it. And most people can just give a short nod. That's not what would happen. Because it's a hard question to answer. Why did y'all fail on the biggest of stages? Lucas Herbert, the $2 super chat. Micah and CD are him. That is 100% facts. Thank you for that super chat. No question. I agree with you. It's hard to answer. But Micah, I'm not gonna say Micah's media trained, but Micah sure is comfortable in front of a microphone and a ring light and a camera like I am. Maybe a couple, because he has his own podcast. And when Micah started, he might not have been as good in front of the camera, but he's better in front of the camera. He already knows what to say and kind of when to say it, and he's looking for trigger words. It's kind of like what Jerry Jones did with All In. Cameron Ross, Micah isn't him when it counts. I wouldn't say that forever. People have bad games. Micah had one of his worst games of the year versus Green Bay. But I seen Micah play flawlessly, not flawlessly, but amazing last year in the playoffs. Both games. Everyone's next playoff game isn't going to be their best game. Can we agree with that? We almost at 100 likes. Can I get a yes or no? Everyone's next playoff game isn't always going to be their best game. Everyone goes into their next playoff game thinking it's going to be their best game, but it don't work like that. That's why it's only one champion. George Kittle went to that Super Bowl swearing he was going to make a difference. I think he had under 10 yards, one catch, and he's phenomenal. It happens. Great point, Drew Crew. I guess Fred Warner wasn't him in the Super Bowl. People have bad games. This is football. This is not a fairy tale. Everyone doesn't play phenomenally every game. Just because Micah had not his best playoff game, hey, Dak Prescott has had, out of his last 4 playoff games, he's had 1 great game and 3 bad ones. And now everyone wants to judge his entire career off of it. Do y'all think that's fair? Because people want to. Dak Prescott has broken all kinds of touchdown records for the Cowboys and led the league in touchdowns, secured an All-Pro, multiple Pro Bowls, 35 plus touchdowns twice in the last couple of years. And none of it matters because, as people say on the biggest stage, he hasn't had his best game. And I'm not a person that judges your entire career on just bad playoff performances. You're not always going to have your best playoff performances. It's deeper than that. There's context to it. It's not that simple. It's just not. It's not. That's not me making no excuses. It's just real. But Micah, as I was saying, Micah has learned he's learned his way around a podcast. He knows what to say and when to say, and he wanted to give them a great answer. I want to change the culture, buzzword. I want to change the culture in Dallas. I want to get the right players in here without considering probably how that sounds to players that want to come back to Dallas or are still in the roster. I understand that. I understand where he's coming from because us here today, the fans, we are 1 like away from 100. We right there. Like, y'all just messing with me at this point. And I see that super chat, Glenn White. I'm going to get to you in 1 second, sir. That's my dog, Glenn White. Micah knew what to say to Stephen A. Smith in that interview. He defended Dak Prescott, said that we got to do better as a defense. Why, when he throws interception, we can't have his back. I applaud that. That's Micah learning and stepping out on a limb and being a leader, being a true leader. His words might not be perfect, but his messaging was right to me. His messaging was right to me. I feel like D-Law's words weren't perfect, but his intent was right. Does that make sense to y'all? D-Law's intent was right. Micah's intent and message was right, but his delivery might have been wrong. You got to listen to this stuff. It makes sense. One of the best interviews of this offseason is Micah Parsons and CeeDee Lamb in a comfortable environment on his brother's podcast. CeeDee Lamb opened up like I never heard him open up on a mic in front of a microphone before. It was beautiful to hear. Beautiful to hear. Let me read this super chat. I'm going to get back to that. Thank y'all for hitting the like button and running it up for me. Lucas Herbert with a $2 super chat. Who will open this season? Who will we open up the season against? They haven't released that. They released the schedule who we will play, but that's not out yet, Lucas. Glenn White with a $10 super chat. Appreciate you, Glenn White. D-Law was trying to tell us fans and that the defense was done with Quinn. He said they were tired, their legs were tired, burnt out. They was tired of Quinn. They quit on him, just like ATL quit on him. That's very possible. I can't refute that. I think that Quinn's messaging grew a little bit stale. I think that his lack of adjustments really kind of would wear on you if you're trying to play good on a big stage and you see that you're getting dominated and your defensive coordinator is not giving you anything to change what's happening. Like in the Buffalo game, we getting ran over. We don't have any different bigger personnel packages. We just keep running light linebackers out there, running the same defensive tackle package out there. Not trying to do anything differently. I would have almost played goal line defense. You gonna throw the ball. I'm tired of you running. I would have forced it. Now maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe I'm emotional. And that's why I'm not a coach. But I just refuse to watch the same thing happen over and over again without making any changes. But that was a Dan Quinn thing. That was a Dan Quinn thing. Lucas Herbert, who will be the quarterback after Prescott? I'm gonna get to that in 2 seconds. I'm gonna wrap up this Micah thing. So I think Micah, Lamb, Tank, people that we've heard speak, have really been trying to give the right messages. The don't give up messages. And y'all want to hear something dope before we get to the Dak Prescott thing? And then I'll open it up for questions. We can talk a little bit more. Glenn White with the $5 super chat. Thank you, bro. He was putting them in bad positions, making them look bad. Would you play for that guy? I mean, no, like I didn't like what that last game. His preparation looked terrible. I don't know what he was doing. Is Dak worse than Dilfer? I mean, Dilfer got that chip, but Dak has a way better career than Dilfer. So I mean, you got to pick. You got to pick. Dak has everything he needs. That if he has a great deep playoff run, he could solidify himself as one of the better quarterbacks in the last 20, 30 years. But he has to get that done. You can't. That's not given. That's earned. Lucas Herbert, who is better, Romo or Prescott? You trying to start a civil war in here? I ain't going. I ain't going. I ain't going. You're not going to derail my whole stream. Y'all can argue about that in the comments. But I'm probably going to lean for. But that's another story for another day. Do you guys think that the Jones family is seriously considering not paying Dak Prescott? Because you know why I think they're seriously considering it? You know why I've made this whole stream? Because the Jones family loves to leak stuff through the media. Now, it's heavy bluffing. This is poker right now. It's some random cornball in here with no life. Do y'all see him? Don't point at him. It's a cornball in here, trying his best to get somebody's attention. I would say his name, but I'm not going to. But just know that I know you corny because it's Saturday night and you in a Cowboys live stream. This ain't even your division. How you get over here? How you get over here? Ain't no way. This ain't even your division, big dog. Why are you over here? Ain't no way. You don't got no content creators? You probably don't. Don't nobody want to cover that team. Don't nobody want to cover that team. I know why you over here. It's sad. It's okay though. You can hang out, sit in the corner and be quiet. Damn shame. In here because this team don't got no content creators. It's cool. I wouldn't want to. Hey, look, I'm not throwing on that ugly blue hat with that goofy looking lion and coming on and talking about them. I'm not doing it. So I understand why you here. I would be here too. But yo, when you get your t-shirt that I made it to the championship game t-shirt, wear it proudly. Make sure you highlight the part I made it. Not I won the championship game, I made it. On the back, put biggest franchise accomplishment. Made it to the championship game. Your biggest franchise accomplishment is just making it to the game. And you wear that proudly, cornball. you wear that bad boy with your chest out. Look what my team was able to do. Y'all ever won a chip? Nah, but you know, but we got there though, and you saw it. What happened? We had a lead. It's kind of like what the Falcons did, and then like the lead got smaller, and then they took the lead, and then we lost. And then, but I'm in your stream. I'm in the Cowboy stream to let them know that they ain't do it. Come on, man. Say it out loud. Got 200 people in here, man. Y'all hit the like button for me. Let's get it to 150 likes. That's a sad existence. You in a bar somewhere or a barber shop or something, and they talking sports, and they start bringing up, well, my team won a chip in, and my team won that, and you got to go get food because you can't bring that up. That ain't fun. That guy hurt. You at the barber shop and you hear somebody clowning the Cowboys, and them 5 Super Bowls is old. You're like, yo, man, because when the light, but that championship game you made it to when y'all ain't win it. But y'all made it there. Like, come on, man. Come on. Come on. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. Anyway, I'm gonna name names tonight. I'm gonna say something I don't normally do. Let's get it to 150 likes. Last 30 people that came in, can y'all hit the like button for me, please? 1035 The Fan. Them brothers cover the Cowboys 24/7. They got connections to the Jones family. Lucas Herbert Lions are trash. Trust me, we all know the truth. And as much as he's talking, didn't we beat the Lions this year? Yeah, we beat y'all. So I really don't know why you in here. I don't. But if you listen to 1035 The Fan like I do, you start to hear little nuggets put out there. They're doing shows about, well, what would look like if Trey Lance started. And I'm like, I find that interesting. That's different. We doing Trey Lance talk. Hey, y'all, do me a favor. Could Trey Lance beat out Cooper Rush this year? Just refresh my memory because I forgot. We got Trey Lance way, way, way back at the beginning of the year. I remember. Still mad about that 4th round pick. I would like it back, please. He had all of those practices to show a flash to make the Cowboys say, you know what, you might have something here. And I don't usually bring up sources because that ain't my thing. I don't need to be first to tell you that I know things that you don't know. But I literally have it sourced from somebody that's in and around the star that Trey Lance does not look good. That's a fact. That's not me making that up. $20 super chat. Y'all know what to do with the $20 super chats. Throw some fire emojis in there for my dog, FJS Geckos. Romo. I'm just Romo. I agree. Parsons, it's a total culture problem. I really think we have to do what Jimmy did in '89. Who's here for the check or who is here for the championship? I agree. We do need a culture change. We do. Then get rid of those guys. Dak will get us a Super Bowl. I agree. Dak has the capability to get us to the Super Bowl. Thank you for that $20 super chat. I agree. And I'll get back to my point I was making on Dak. Parsons is saying that we need a cultural change, and we've all been saying that. We do need to get some people off the team that might not be as invested. And I do believe that our quarterback can get us there if the Jones family realizes it and doesn't let him walk. Thank you for that super chat. Icy with the $10 super chat. Thank you, bro. Just mad because his team could not handle having a lead and the 49ers chose. That's a fact. The 49ers and chose, I think it's whores, then us, cornball. Thank you for that $10 super chat. I think that's what you meant. But he is mad that his team could not hold that lead. I gotta hurt. Y'all was really close to making it. Too bad. Don't feel bad. Glenn White, $5 super chat. These weak Cowboys fans talking about Trey Lance being the guy. Artavius Bryant is on the practice squad. We should trade Lamb. We should on the practice squad. Should we trade Lamb and make him our number one? See, I think we let go of Bryant, but I got your point, Glenn White. Thank you for that super chat. It's idiotic. Trey Lance has shown nothing. I think he's thrown the ball in his entire career under 150 times his entire NFL career. I think he started in his entire football career since college under 20 games. And y'all want to get rid of your franchise quarterback that just won an All-Pro and went to the Pro Bowl, led the league in touchdowns. You want to get rid of him and start an unproven quarterback. Tell me why. Dak Prescott finished second in MVP voting. Tell me why you want to get rid of that. And please tell me the team that would do that. Oh, we re-signed Brian? I didn't even know that. Please tell me the team that would do that. Before I get back to my point, what team would get rid of their all-pro quarterback? Just out of the blue. Name me one. Because maybe I'm missing it. My dog Keith on a break, Joku. That loss really did him some injustice. He hurt. Some dude named Jay. Rome, you're delusional. Don't. Hey. Oh, well, no. I see why you deleted it. Hey, Jay, I don't mind you talking to me. Don't use the N-word or profanity, or my mods are going to time you out. We're going to keep this PC in the comments. Now, you can say it ain't it. I don't mind you telling me that Dak ain't it. I'm fine with that. Oh, I didn't restore the chat. I didn't close the chat on accident. Hold on. I don't mind you telling me Dak ain't it. That's fine. But yeah, please don't get too crazy. Hey, can you expound, though, Jay? I love a good hater. Don't time nobody out unless they going crazy with the profanity and cursing and disrespecting people. Lucas Herbert, Dak is gone after this season. So my point is this, and I'll let Jay try to give his point as to why Dak ain't it. Please give me a reason. If you're going to just say he's not good in the playoffs, I'll point to every other quarterback that you say he's better than, and you tell me why they ain't winning in the playoffs. Now, Brad Harris, I respect that. I saw it when I had to see what was under the deleted message. I respect that. I do. What I'm getting back to is this. I feel like the Jones family is considering it because of the upswell of Dak disrespect, Dak hate, Dak frustration. And that's fine. I understand. Y'all all want what's behind door number one. Behind door number one is a brand new quarterback. Y'all don't care who it is. I had somebody on my Twitter say, let's just let Dak walk, load up on picks, and sign Sam Howell. How does that sound? Now, Dak haters that are in the chat. Dak haters, bro, he fold in big games. Dak haters that are in the chat. Y'all tell me who you will replace Dak with. Because a dude on Twitter told me, Sam Howell, you dislike Dak Prescott that much that you want to bring in Sam Howell? That's where we at? You just don't care? Anybody but Dak? Justin Fields. What has Justin Fields, thank you for that $2 super chat. What has Justin Fields shown you in the last 2 years as to why you think he would be better than Dak Prescott? See, this is the type of thing I don't understand. People that don't like Dak Prescott, it ain't about football no more. It's just, I dislike him. Just get him off my team. Y'all in the fucking stage. Y'all not even trying anymore. Justin Fields, are y'all serious? Why? Because he can run really fast and he gets hurt a lot? He's never finished an entire season? What? Why? What has Justin Fields shown you? Am I tripping? Am I crazy? He just won an all-pro, dual threat quarterback. That's not a reason. Everybody's a dual threat quarterback in the league mostly. Hey, all these great quarterbacks, last 5 years, what quarterbacks have won the championship? Does Josh Allen have a championship? Why hasn't he won a championship? Let's play the give excuses for these other quarterbacks game. Why isn't Josh Allen a champion? He's a good runner. I don't give a. He's a good runner. Lamar Jackson is a phenomenal runner. Where's his championship? Cam Newton didn't win a championship? What? Are y'all okay? Are we just making Lucas Herbert? You drinking too? When did Cam Newton win the Super Bowl? What is wrong with y'all? I'm not even being funny no more. Like, are we going? Who has won a championship? Why hasn't Josh Allen won a championship? Where is Justin Herbert's playoff wins? I'm going to name the quarterbacks that everybody just loves to throw in front of Dak Prescott. And y'all got to tell me why they haven't won a championship. Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback we might have ever seen. That's why he has 3 Super Bowls already. So do not use Patrick Mahomes as a comparison to anybody. There's not a quarterback you can compare to him right now. Don't do that. Tom Brady is retired. Okay. All right. I'm getting genuinely upset at the stupidity. I appreciate the super chats, Lucas Herbert, but you got it, dog. I'm gonna put you on timeout. FJS Geckos with the 999 super chat. Rome. Herbert is on one of the playoffs. That's a fact. 1 TD. Getting $252 million for 5 years. Dak is 2-5 in the playoffs. 14 TDs, 7 interceptions. Lamar is 6 TDs, 6 interceptions. 2-4 in the playoffs. That's a fact. They both make more than Dak Prescott. Both facts. Thank you. Man, you need a mod. That's a phenomenal breakdown. First of all, thank you again for the $10 super chat. Thank you for bringing some context and some actual substance to this conversation. Justin Herbert, the golden boy, does no wrong. Best arm in the game, apparently. He's been in the league 5 years. Has 0 playoff wins. And no one ever brings up his playoff record. Why is that? Why does no one ever bring up Justin Herbert's playoff record at all? Why does he get a pass? Justin Herbert hasn't had the best coaching. That's what I hear. Right? Justin Herbert just had Dak Prescott's same coordinator that Dak was the number 1 offense in the league with. Why didn't Justin Herbert do that? And before you say, well, Justin Herbert missed games, Dak Prescott was the number 1 offense in the league, and he missed 5 games. So miss me with that one. What is his excuse? And remember you say, well, he only had Keenan Allen. Dak Prescott had CeeDee Lamb, Noah Brown, me, a couple of y'all from the chat on the receiving corps. No, I ain't trying to hear it. I am not trying to hear it. Lamar made an AFC championship. Congratulations. That don't do nothing for me. Please hit the like button. What does that do? What does that do? What does that prove? He made the AFC championship game. His career is made, it's solidified. At this point in Lamar Jackson's career, it's so confusing. He's a two-time MVP, and he has 2 playoff wins. 2 playoff wins. He's 2-4. Dak is 2-5. You trying to tell me that Lamar Jackson, because he has that one more playoff win, there's a big drastic difference? I just want to know. I need to know these things. Who had a better season this year, Lamar Jackson or Dak Prescott? Lamar Jackson won the entire MVP off 2 games, a game versus Miami and a game versus San Francisco. The rest of the year was mediocre. 2 victories won him the MVP. Just 2. He ain't lead the league in touchdowns. He ain't lead the league in PBR. He ain't lead the league in touch or and completion percentage. That was Dak Prescott. I'm just confused. Am I saying Dak is perfect? No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that I think it's asinine that these other quarterbacks get credit for the same stuff that they didn't do yet. Let me ask y'all questions. Or let me ask y'all a question. Lamar Jackson, Brock Purdy, Jalen Hurts, Joe Burrow. Right? Not Lamar Jackson, my fault, because Lamar Jackson didn't win it. So just Joe Burrow, the Eagles, and the San Francisco 49ers. They've made the Super Bowl and they've played Patrick Mahomes, right? Rahoma Spivey with the 499 Super Chat. Don't ask me to tune up your car if you don't give me the right parts to tune up. Hey, see, Rahoma, you dropping knowledge. They ain't trying to hear you. You're going to need some things to make that car run good, but we can get to that. Do y'all think, because you get a ring for winning your conference. So when these players get together for the Pro Bowl, NFL honors, because y'all trying to tell me that making it to the championship game is that's the thing. They get rings for that. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that? Yes or no? They get rings for it. Go on Google. I Googled it the other day. Look at that. AFC Championship ring. You see it? Hold on, that's a better picture. You see it? San Francisco. Eagles. Championship ring. Right? They get rings. Now, let me ask you a question. Since this is supposed to be such a braggadocious bravado thing, you stand in a room. Patrick Mahomes walks in there. He got 3 Super Bowl rings on his finger. Tom Brady walks in. He got Super Bowl rings on his finger. Matthew Stafford walks in the room with his Super Bowl ring on his finger. You think Brock Purdy break his ring out? Won that NFC Championship game. You think Jalen Hurts breaking out his championship game ring? Check me out, though. Dak ain't got one of these. Y'all think so? Am I crazy? Talk to me. Y'all trying to tell me about championship games and championship game victories? Let me know. Joe Burrow. Look, Patrick Mahomes with his 3 rings in his face. But I beat you that one time in the championship game, so we're on the same level. Let me burst your bubble. No, you're not. Go sit down. And Joe would pick his drink up with his 3 rings on one hand and sip it. Now go sit at the kiddie table with them kiddie ass rings that don't nobody care about. No one cares that you made it there. No one even cares if you won it if you don't get the ultimate thing accomplished. They don't. I hate to tell you they don't, but they don't. They don't. Hey, I tell you this. Check this out. Y'all watch football, right? When they do player introductions in games or somebody walks out, they'll say 2-time MVP, right? They might say 2-time Super Bowl champion, right? They ain't never say, hey, 1-time championship game winner. When you ever heard them say that? You think the Lions is going to introduce, hey, when Jared Goff gets introduced next year, you think the Lions is going to say 1-time championship game achiever, lost, but it's cool? Like, I'm just trying to figure out why y'all think that making it there is so great. He can only brag to people that haven't been there, and no one's going to take him seriously or them seriously. It's all second place. Why does that matter? Why am I bringing that up? Yes, my camera's moving if y'all wondering. It does that sometimes. I'm bringing it up because it's the one thing that y'all use to hold against Dak Prescott on why the Cowboys should just get rid of their all-pro quarterback and start over. And I think that's the most idiotic thought process I've ever heard. Forget that he got an all-pro. Forget that he had a phenomenal year. Just because he had one bad game, let's just scrap it. Y'all think the Philadelphia, y'all watch basketball? Y'all think the 76ers about to just forget Joel Embiid? He can't get out the second round. I'm just wondering, am I mad that we never get to the championship game? Yeah, it hurt. I'm a Cowboys fan. It's frustrating. Like, let's not be stupid. But I also don't want to just cut off my nose and spite my face. If the Jones family don't play, if the Jones family don't pay Dak Prescott, what is our next move? Because I can tell you, if the Jones family chooses to not pay Dak Prescott, right? And they say, we're going to let him play out this year, and however the results go this year. Leo Bridgewater, 199 Super Chat, Eagles fan. Love listening to sensible fans, bro. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Thank you for that 199 Super Chat. That's a sensible Eagles fan. Salute to him. Respect. If the Jones family don't pay Dak, he plays this year, and however this year goes, let's just say, the year's okay, Dak walks, whatever happens. Say we make it to our first NFC Championship game, whatever. Right? He walks. Let's just say the Pittsburgh Steelers signed Dak Prescott. And now instead of winning 9 and 10 games a year, now the Steelers are winning 12. Can you see that? Is that logical? Is Dak worth at least 2 wins? Steelers win about 9 games a year anyway, right? 8 to 9. We're just having a conversation. Let's get it to 200 likes too. We 12 away. Y'all get that like button for me. Let me know if I'm making sense. Steelers would win 13 to 14. I'm trying to be sensible. I can see you winning 13 to 14 games. I feel like putting Dak Prescott on that team, they would 100% win 1 to 2 more games. Easily. With Mike Tomlin's defense that does not fold up in the playoffs like ours has, like a cheap tent, Yes. With a legitimate running game, Najee Harris, yes. Deontay Johnson and George Pickens, yeah. So Dak is a Steeler now. Let's just use that. He's sitting out the conference. They doing whatever they doing. What are we doing? We signing a vet? I'm just wondering. Y'all saying we gonna go draft somebody. Because it's three doors. It's we're gonna force Trey Lance upon you. That sounds painful. So it's door number one is Trey Lance. That's a super unknown. So how you gonna feel when your quarterback throws for 17 touchdowns, 13 interceptions, 7 to 8 fumbles, and wins 5 games a year? That sounds great. So we go 5-12. Trey Lance throws for 17 to 18 touchdowns. He has 7 fumbles, and we win 5 games. That's what y'all want? 5-12, baby. Trey Lance balls out. We go 7-10. But look, he got some highlights though. Just like Justin Fields, he's shifty. He can run. And now you losing to the Giants. Sometimes. Now sometimes Washington is beating you. It's weird now. Now we just can't beat the Eagles. But you're just tired of Dak Prescott. So now we just don't beat the division rivals no more. But I know we'll go back into the draft. I know I see the cornballs, but they're not going to distract me. I'm in my bag right now. So they need to just listen. Let's go back into the draft and draft the quarterback. Trey Lance is just a Band-Aid, right? Right? Almost at 200 likes. Trey Lance is just a Band-Aid. Let's go into the draft and get our quarterback. That sound good to y'all? Well, let's name some teams that's been habitually in the top 10 for the last 15, 20 years. New York Jets. They still looking for a franchise quarterback? I'm just wondering. Somebody go ahead and say, but they got Aaron Rodgers. How that working out for him? Aaron Rodgers took a half a snap and his leg blew up. That's what we doing? Hey, let's talk. Hey, great team. The Bears. Appreciate you. Salute CFT. Appreciate you, Chips Game Sports TV. The Bears been drafted in the top 10 for like the last 20 years. Mitchell Trubisky, Rex Grossman, all these horrible picks. They still drafting in the top 10. I just want to know what's our plan. Cardinals, they got Kyler Murray. Said we lit, we done. Y'all want Kyler Murray? He was one of them top picks. Because a top pick changes thing. Just in case you might end up with Josh Rosen or Sam Darnold. What's his name? Zach Wilson. It's misses out there. Hey, you want to be the Carolina Panthers? How Carolina looking? Would you want to be the Panthers? They just had the number 1 pick. Because number 1 pick solves everything. Right? Because just get a high draft pick, forget Dak Prescott. That's all we need is a high draft pick, right? I'm looking in the chat. Nobody giving me nothing. I'm just wondering. Bryce Young ain't did nothing. You know how hard of an accidental pick it got to be to get CJ Stroud? If the world knew CJ Stroud was CJ Stroud, he'd be a Panther. If the world knew CJ Stroud was CJ Stroud, he would be a Panther. It ain't as easy as y'all think it is. I don't even know the good prospects for after this year. But the idiotic thought process to get rid of an all pro, you know how hard it is to win? I don't hear a second team all pro for quarterback. It's only 2 of them per year. And before you said it was mad injuries this year, Josh Allen was still playing. Patrick Mahomes played all year. Justin Herbert played. Dak Prescott played with them this year, except he won second team all pro. And y'all want to throw that in the trash. Seriously. FJS Geckos with the 499 super chat. Dak going to get paid. I believe he'll get paid too, but I think they're genuinely considering it. As these fans on here are saying draft a QB or trade Dak are not real Cowboys fans. Dak is an all-pro QB. Come on now. Hey, man, you dropping knowledge. You spitting. Thank you for the super chat. I'm just wondering, what's the replacement plan? And no one seems to ever have one. Y'all just want to get rid of Dak. That is so stupid. That's like quitting your job and just walking out. What you about to do now? Go to the crib. I don't really got a plan. I just wanted to quit. Seriously? I live in Charlotte, and the Panthers were locked on getting Bryce Young. Congratulations. And how's that working out for him? I just want to know the next move. The reason why I said it would change everything is we let Dak walk. He is Steeler. We can't find a quarterback. Let's just say we draft one, though, because we're going to pick one. Let's just say we draft one. We'll call him Player X. Y'all rocking with me? Y'all following me? I'm trying to see if y'all following me. So we draft Player X, right? Dak on the Steelers or the Patriots. Now, Dak on the Steelers. His agent gets him on the Steelers, and they're doing well. They're winning 12 games a year now. He's still balling out. He's 33 now. Steelers are dangerous. Right? Cowboys now, they've had Player X for 3 to 4 years. You draft somebody in the first round, let's say first round. So it's 4 years later, and the conversation is, this guy's never went to a Pro Bowl. They still talking about potential. He ain't quite getting it done. But now, CeeDee Lamb is 28. And CeeDee Lamb's talking about his next contract. But see, his numbers ain't quite what they were with Dak, so you don't want to pay him. So he won out. Micah Parsons is now around 27, 28. And now you're talking about we should trade Micah and restart this thing because it ain't worth it. It ain't going where we want it to. Trayvon Diggs has been traded. He's been gone. Your whole core different. Because when you had the quarterback and you had at least a chance at winning, you wanted to just start over for no good reason, just out of nowhere. You know what? I don't like this. I don't like losing in the first round. I don't like losing in the divisional round. But at least we have a chance. Y'all want to start over. CJ Stroud just had the best rookie season I heard ever. Have y'all heard that? Right? Have y'all been hearing that? Let me get you right, Lucas Herbert. Nah, you should be good, Lucas. You're not timed out. So CJ Stroud had the best rookie year ever. Y'all get the like button still for me. Let's get to 220 likes. If CJ Stroud had the best rookie year ever, where'd he lose at this year? I know Dak's rookie year was better than Stroud's 13 wins. I know, but they just stupid. What round did Stroud lose in this year? I'm just wondering. What round did CJ Stroud lose in this year? What they call the second round? Would that be the divisional? Would that divisional loss be different than a Dak divisional loss? I'm confused. So y'all be still the same place with a lesser quarterback. Yeah. Yeah. That was the best rookie year ever. He lost in the divisional. So if we have a quarterback coming next year after Dak leaves and he has the best rookie year ever, he ties CJ Stroud, we still losing the divisional. Y'all okay with that? Y'all good? That y'all gonna be fine? Just because it's not Dak? You'll feel cool with that? It'll feel different because it's not Dak. Or it'll feel different because, oh, there it is. There go the dumbass response I was looking for. The loss feels different because Dak been in the league longer. So you'll go to sleep that night saying, but he's young, so it don't matter. For real? So if a young guy comes in and losing the divisional, it ain't gonna matter. Seriously? I don't know about y'all, but I'm not gonna be like, it don't even matter because he's young. I'm not gonna check the rookie's birth certificate. 23. We good. No, I'm gonna be tight because we lost. The same way I'm tight when we lose with Dak. All Dak Prescott does is fail when it matters. And who else does it? Quavon, that's a hard name to say. Q Prince. FJS Geckos with a 199 Super Chat. It took Mahomes, I've been Peyton Manning 8 years to win a Super Bowl. That's a fact. But see, you dropping facts. They're not trying to hear the facts, Geckos. Appreciate you. They ain't trying to hear that. What other quarterback, Quavon, is winning that's not named Patrick Mahomes? Who else isn't failing in the biggest moments? Josh Allen ain't failing in the biggest moments? What I miss? Where is Chip? He got a secret Chip? Where are these quarterbacks that's succeeding? I'll shut up. I will end the stream. Tell me the quarterbacks that are succeeding in the biggest moments. Because I've seen Josh Allen in the biggest moment, took his ass home. Josh Allen's biggest game in his life, he lost. Patrick Mahomes won that game. Lamar Jackson, his biggest game, we just watched him fail. His defense held Patrick Mahomes and them under 20, and he still couldn't get the job done. What's different? I seen Joe Burrow make it all the way to the Super Bowl. And I seen Matthew Stafford walk out with a ring. Joe Burrow ain't win nothing, Lucas Herbert. He got the same ring Jalen Hurts got, a championship ring. One-handed bandit was good. I just want to know, because people always want to throw that dumbass Dak fails in the biggest moments. These other dudes is failing too. Why they getting passes? I just watched somebody say he got a Heisman Trophy. I hate it here. I hate it here. I hate it here. I'm trying to see. No one still has given me any type of a. So I'm gonna go back to my analogy. Now all of our players are older. The window is legitimately closed. It's gone. Now we just starting over completely. So instead of maximizing Dak Prescott, who is going to be 31 this year, instead of maximizing his next 4 years, let's just say Dak's prime goes to about 35. instead of maximizing these next 4 years and just going for it. And then at the end, you say, Dak's old now. He's 35. Let's move. You want to start over now. And if it doesn't work, 4 years from now, we can start over again. Now you 8 years from now, you on your second rebuild quarterback. And you know what that's called? I can tell y'all what that's called. That's called 2000 to 2005 when we had Quincy Carter. Yeah. Vinny Testaverde. Yeah, y'all remember them days? Yeah. Brandon Whedon. We was running everybody out there. Remember them? Yeah, remember them days when we just couldn't pick a quarterback to save our lives? And we tripped and fell, and Tony Romo was an unsigned, undrafted free agent, and we accidentally got Drew Henson. Come on, drop some of the Drew Bledsoe. Drop some of them names. Drop some of them names. Ice Wall Cowboy, $5 super chat. Tell him, big dog, please define what a franchise QB is, bro. Maybe then these hating Cowboys fans wake up and stop doing the Steven asshat Smith dance. Talk to him. Thank you for that super chat. Great super chat. Appreciate you. I just want somebody to tell me. Tell me. I want to know what we're going to do. Am I in here tonight? Let me ask y'all if y'all been paying attention. Am I in here tonight saying that Dak Prescott is perfect? Am I in here tonight saying I guarantee that Dak Prescott will win us a Super Bowl? I'm not in here to say Chad Hutchinson, Matt Castle. It was a lot of them. Ooh, there was some rough times. Matt Castle, Chad Hutchinson, Drew. Yo, listen to that. We just named like 9 quarterbacks we went through in 4 years. Y'all want to relive them days? Drew Henson, Drew Bledsoe, Matt Castle, Brandon Whedon, Quincy Carter. Oh my God. I forgot about some of these. Chad Hutchinson, Ryan Leaf. Yo, we threw like 35,000 quarterbacks at it for like 5 years. Y'all want some more of that? You can get some. I'm going to tell y'all right now, if the Cowboys, hold on, let me read these super chats. Michael Johnson, 49 super chat. Prescott gets this heat from Cowboys fans because he is not Romo in more than one way. People don't want to talk about it. Hey, man, thank you for the super chat. I'm just saying. I would get a rock to Cooper Rush. Lucas Herbert, you a wild boy. I'm not even going to let that make me mad. I'm not even going to acknowledge that one, but appreciate the super chat. At some point, you got to just say, I dislike Dak Prescott personally. It ain't got nothing to do with him or nothing to do with his game. Because if you can't give me quarterbacks that's succeeding instead of him, and you don't give me viable reasons why them other quarterbacks don't get the heat he getting, then just say it's personal. Anthony Wright. I forgot about Anthony Wright. You dug in your bag for that one. Ooh, we was just throwing anybody out there. I think I played quarterback for us in the 90s or in the 2000s. I'm not saying that Dak Prescott is the best quarterback in the league. I'm not even saying none of that. I'm saying that if the Jones family make the stupid decision to not pay him and move on, it is a 100% gamble. And we got to just get lucky. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it is a whole lot of luck when it comes to choosing quarterbacks. And when you got a franchise quarterback, you don't just throw him in the trash. Not when he's 31. John Kitna. I'm not even. How long y'all think Dak could be a free agent? I think if Dak Prescott walks next year, he'll be signed first week of free agency, first day. First day. See, somebody with me one day. And I think it's just because of paperwork. One day. I can name 5 teams right now off the top of my head that would sign Dak Prescott if he was a free agent, and they would just roll. Pittsburgh Steelers, Atlanta Falcons. Who else? New York Giants. I think the New York Giants would bring him in. I think the Washington Commanders would bring him in. And they would bust our ass. No question. The Seattle Seahawks would sign Dak Prescott today. Yes. And for everybody that was getting on me on Twitter, y'all know what I said on Twitter that pissed everybody off? See, y'all know Rome don't mind saying something that everybody don't want to rock with. Right? Me and Loves Beauty said the same team. I said that if I was CeeDee Lamb, I wouldn't sign my contract until they guarantee me that they was bringing back Dak Prescott. Is that crazy? Because we had the kickback. We talking. Tell me if I sound crazy. And it's okay if you think I do. Sarah laughing. The Vikings don't want Dak Prescott. They want to draft a QB. Yeah, and they want to start over and hope that he works. I didn't say the Rams. Who said the Rams? You know why I said that? Guess who said they're not signing their contract until the Vikings tell them who his quarterback's going to be? Justin Jefferson said he does not want to sign his contract until he knows who his quarterback's going to be. He wants Kirk Cousins back. I'll be damned. Kirk Cousins better than Dak Prescott? Somebody go ahead and lie to me right now. I dare you. Let's not be racial. I seen the white Dak. Let's not be racial. Let's keep it PC. Justin Jefferson says, I don't want. Why y'all think Justin Jefferson don't want to start over with a rookie quarterback? Why? Because Kirk Cousins was the man that made Justin Jefferson one of the best receivers in the NFL. Whether you don't like Kirk Cousins or not, the man be getting the ball to Jefferson. His career success is tied to a specific quarterback. He want that quarterback back so he can continue to have his career success. He don't want his stats to fall off. Great point, King of Troll. If I'm CeeDee Lamb, Dak Prescott just made me a first-team All-Pro this year and a second-team All-Pro last year. When I played with Cooper Rush, I was getting 35, 45 yards a game. I ain't trying to start over with Trey fucking Lance, and I'm out there getting 30 yards a game. And now I'm making 3 touchdowns a year because y'all goofy asses want to get my All-Pro quarterback out of here. Y'all messing my whole career up because y'all don't like Dak Prescott. And now next year I got 60 catches for 700 yards and 3 touchdowns because y'all jackasses don't want Dak Prescott no more. I would not sign the contract. I would be like, go sign my quarterback, and then we could talk. The other stuff is stupid. Yes, go sign my All-Pro quarterback, and then come holler at me. And you know what's crazy, y'all? The amount of cap space that can open up if they just stop being jackasses is phenomenal. We $8 million in the hole right now. You restructured Trayvon Diggs, extend CeeDee Lamb, extend Dak Prescott, restructure Zach Martin. We looking at about 50 to 60 million. Then go sign me 2 veteran linebackers. Go get me a veteran running back. Go get me a veteran D tackle and a rotational D tackle. Now we talking. Oh, and let me ask y'all this before I go. I got to ask y'all one last question, and I'm going to slide up out of here. I was on Twitter, and I was saying I want a veteran running back, also want to draft one. I want 2 linebackers, also want to draft one. I want to draft a receiver, and I want 1 or 2 D tackles. And you know what somebody told me? He said, if you need that much stuff, we rebuilding. Does that sound like we rebuilding? Or does it sound like I just want to upgrade the team? Michael Johnson with the 999 super chat. Appreciate you. Mike McCarthy had kid gloves on Prescott first 5 to 6 games. Won't be the case next season. He will throw for 40 touchdowns easily. Cowboys fans are tripping. Thank you, Michael Johnson. That's an excellent super chat. And I agree with you 100%. Wholeheartedly. Dude told me, oh yeah, and I also want a center that we rebuilding. I didn't say we didn't have any. Well, no, we don't have any linebackers. That's true. But I just want to upgrade certain positions. What's wrong with that? Stephen McGee. Oh, you dug deep in the crates. Leroy Kimball. That's a Stephen McGee. Yo, that's a 4-year span. We had about 10 quarterbacks. I'm doing that. I'm going to go dig deep for that. That's crazy. DJ saying, no, we retooling. That's a fact. That's all I want to do. Dak needs 4,300 yards to be the all-time pass leader in Cowboys history for you Dak haters that want to trade him. That is crazy. So Dak Prescott, yo, that's a mic drop. That's a mic drop. 499 super chat. Dak needs 4,300 yards to be the all-time passing leader for Cowboys in history. You know how funny it would be to break the Cowboys all-time yardage record and then just walk? Oh, I'm stealing that. Is that a fact? I'm stealing that. That's an excellent post. I'm about to go on Twitter with that right after this. Dak Prescott breaks the Cowboys all-time yardage record and then walks and becomes a Steeler. That'll be hilarious. I would walk about the locker room. I would drop the mic, tell everybody to suck my paws, and I would dip. We hate you, Dak. That's crazy. Now put my name in the record books. I'm going to holler at y'all later. Nah, but real quick before I go, do y'all want me to tell y'all my rebuild plan? Not my rebuild. See, the dude that got me, didn't stain my mind. Do y'all want me to tell y'all my offseason plans for free agency? What I want, not players specifically, but what I think will get this team back right. Real quick before I slide, because next week I forgot to tell y'all. Next week I'm gonna be on a trip with the fam. Next let me see, about Friday through Sunday I'll be on a trip with the fam. So I ain't gonna be able to go live next Saturday. So I'll probably go live this week, maybe Wednesday or something, because I ain't gonna be able to go live next Saturday. But look, it's real simple. It's not that deep. I want to go veteran rookie in like 5 positions. No, veteran rookie at about, let me see. At 3 positions. Veteran rookie at 3 positions, and then replacements at 2 others. And I think we'll be set. This is what my all-in looks like. All right? My all-in looks like this. And yes, we're going to probably cut Tony Pollard. My all-in looks like this. My all-in, and it doesn't involve Chris Jones, as much as I would love Chris Jones, but we're not getting Chris Jones. So my all-in looks like this. All right? Get me legitimate, yo. And if you've been watching my brother Skywalker Still, J Tuck, DMV, Boss Cowboy, there's so many phenomenal players out here that we can go get. Law Nation. Like, there's players out here that it don't have to be Chris Jones or Patrick Queen. I'm telling you right now. We don't have to cut Tony Pollard. He's just a free agent. Go get me a veteran running back. I don't care which one it is. I would love Derrick Henry, but go get Josh Jacobs, Henry, Saquon Barkley. At the bottom of that rung, because we know him already, is Tony Pollard. But go get me a veteran running back. Even if it's TP back on go get Murray, somebody. Even if it's Tony Pollard on a team-friendly deal. I need a veteran running back. Right? Draft a running back. So that's 2. vet, rookie in the running back room. In the linebacker room, sign 2 of them. Sign a prominent one, an established veteran, and a non-established veteran. Somebody else for depth. So sign 2 linebackers. Draft 1 or 2 linebackers. Yeah, I said it. We got to rebuild the entire linebacker room. Draft 2, sign 2. We need 4. Mike Zimmer really, 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 really appreciates good linebackers. Right? Sign a veteran DT, whether it's Grover Stewart, at a BK, sign a veteran D tackle. Right? Draft one. This is my all in. I'm not giving you specific names because I'm not expecting them to go get Patrick Queen or nobody. But there's great linebackers. You can get 2. You can get 2. And you can draft 1 or 2. You can. Barkley or Henry. I see the $2 super chat. Barkley or Henry. I'll take Henry. I want the physicality. Barkley likes to dance too much. So sign a vet running back. Draft 1. Sign 2 vet linebackers. Draft 2. Sign a vet DT. Draft 1. Right? Draft me a center. Drew, have a good evening. Draft me a center. I don't think Bobby Wagner going to leave Seattle again. He had a great year last year, though. Mr. Burns, great strategy. I appreciate you. Draft me a center. If we get the center first round or we get Jackson Powers, JPJ, I'm fine with that. We need safety help, too. We got so many safety. I think getting Izzy on the field, Israel Mukwamu, you know what I'm saying, on the field, getting my dog Wanye Thomas on the field. I think we got enough safety help. I do. Go get me a center. I was serious about that. And probably draft or sign a vet corner. Oh, bring back Gilly too. Bring back Gilmore. I want Gilmore back. I feel like he's an excellent veteran in the room. And we're going to feel like we signed somebody because we bringing back Trayvon Diggs. And that's it. That's my plan. That's my all-in. I ain't even say a name. Just quality players in them positions. Normal size linebackers. That's right, Brandy Mahoney. Just Brandy Mahoney, not Mahoney. Sorry, Mahoney. Normal, real linebackers that play the position. Professional linebackers. That's right. That's all. I don't want to be unrealistic. I would love for them to make one big signing. But if they don't, just get me legit players at those positions. I want legitimate linebackers because you can draft a stud. Go get me a good vet because you can draft a stud running back. I think like you could get solidified veteran help and draft the studs. Does that make sense? We need, and draft a receiver. That was the last one. So go get Keon Coleman. If he's there at 24, go get him. Go draft it. The receiver depth in this draft is crazy. Go get Keon Coleman. Yep. Draft me a center and a receiver. And then sign them other people. And that's all in. That's all in. To recap real quick, and I'll go. Draft a running back, vet, sign a running back. Oh, no, draft a vet. Draft a rookie running back, sign a vet. Draft 2 linebackers, sign 2 linebackers. And I don't care if one of them is a lower level back in the draft. Draft a receiver early in the draft, right? Draft a center in the draft. Draft a D tackle. Sign a D tackle. This is my all in. And we good. And we are good. We are good. But look, I'm a slide. I appreciate y'all. I won't be live again this week, like I said, because I'm going to be gone next week. But I'm going to still get y'all content when I'm traveling. I just won't be able to go live. I'm not gonna be able to go live. It's just it's too much going on while I'm moving around. But I promise to get y'all content because I love y'all. And it's a combine week, so we're gonna have plenty to talk about. I'm gonna start my mock drafts this week. So y'all keep an out for that. I'm gonna throw out some of those in the community posts. And it's time to get with it, man. I appreciate y'all. Have a good trip. Thanks, y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. That's why I do this. I love to rock with y'all on Saturday nights. I love to rock with y'all, period. Y'all always show me love and support. And I ain't never going to forget or not appreciate that, man. Y'all have a good evening. We'll talk about Mozzie on the next time, man. I really do appreciate y'all. I will holler.